the Romulans had a base known as the Vault that they used for research into Borg technology. This facility was abandoned in the chaos after the destruction of the Romulan homeworld, but intelligence suggests that the work there was far enough along that it was used to retrofit Nero's ship before it disappeared along with Ambassador Spock's vessel in the Hobus system. Long-range sensors have detected energy spikes in the Halcona system, and Starfleet intelligence believes that someone is bringing the Vault back online. We need to know who, and more importantly, we need to know if there is still Borg technology or restricted weaponry on that base. I need you to proceed immediately to the Halcona system and investigate the Vault. Engage if you must, but I would prefer if you could gather the information we need, without conflict.
Alright, so, for those who are wondering, why is he replaying? I done goofed. I was, instead of using Bandicam for this segment, for this episode, for recording, I decided to use OBS, since I use Open Broadcast, the Open Broadcast Project's system to stream. I decided, you know what, let's be a little easy and just use it for streaming. I mean, use it for recording. Yeah, the thing has a start streaming, start recording, and a preview stream button. Don't ask how, but somehow when I set up the hotkeys for recording, it instead apparently set up for previewing stream. I got no idea how it works, since I know I had clicked the start recording thing on here. But yeah, you know, whenever you do it, when you replay this mission, which is the Vault, I'm gonna show y'all, instead of just getting the Scorpion fighters, which is a little device we get, we can also get these little weapons. Now, if you see a weapon here that has the S after the mark number, that means it's specifically made for a fighter or a shuttlecraft. So, since I technically already did the Vault mission, we're gonna be doing it and getting the getting those phasers. And yeah, I had done goofed. Mainly because I don't know if it was because I was just tired or whatnot, but this thing's probably not gonna take as long as what it would have, because if the thing had actually recorded, then this episode would have actually been about 40 minutes long. But since I done goofed, it's probably not even gonna be 30 minutes long. Probably I'd say probably around 30, if not just a little bit below 30 minutes, but we'll find out. Now, normally, if we were doing this normal, then instead of just going out to Hakona, we would have to go down towards the shipyard area of Starbase 39 and talk to a person reporting in about getting a shuttlecraft, which we actually do have a shuttlecraft. I got ahead and got in the Yellowstone runabout, which you can get from the Zen store. It's in the small craft section right there, runabout Yellowstone. And you can also get, the Stalker stealth fighter, which can be used on the Kathian Atrox carrier, which you can get, which is a tier 5 vessel. I'm pulling that up right there. I like the Atrox. To me, it looks a little bit like the a Covenant vessel. In the top angle, it also kind of looks like Destiny, I think, from Stargate Universe. But I like it. If I ever do a live stream on my main character, Rick, I may or may not show off that vessel. But other vessels you can get is the Delta Flyer, as seen in Star Trek Voyager, and a Peregrine Fighter, which if you watch Star Trek DS9, the Peregrine Fighter is actually seen in 1 or 2 episodes. But yeah, and coming up on Hakona, other vessels you can get, so people know, can also be the Class F shuttlecraft, which the Class F you can get in the original series pack. You can also get the Class 8 shuttlecraft, I think it is, or Class 6 shuttlecraft. I'd have to look again. You can also get the Danube runabout, which is seen in Star Trek Deep Space Nine. However, for the Deep Space Nine runabout, the Danube runabout, the one in Star Trek Online comes with the photon torpedo or the photon launcher attachment, or torpedo mount as it may be called. Unfortunately, in Star Trek Online, they don't got a Danube shuttle without the torpedo mount. I personally would love it if I can get the Danube runabout without the mount, and that's kind of why I like the Yellowstone, because, you know, it has the little torpedo launchers right over here, mini torpedo launchers, I guess you could say right here. So it actually looks more like a runabout in the sense here. Okay, while we got time, for those who may do this mission on other classes of tunes, the little ship that I had scanned over here, if you were a science officer, you'd be able to do something with that derelict vessel to get into this little area. Since I was tactical, all I had to do was just go to the subspace relay booster. If you're an engineer, though, right over here in this area, there's a large asteroid which you can use to get in here. But let's go ahead and enter the station. Go ahead and take a little bit look around here. There's a little shuttlecraft. You can kind of see on the little mini map right here. A little Romulan shuttlecraft over there. Let's see if I may be able to go ahead and get a good look at it. Not really. You kind of see it. I think what I may do is later on, which I've been actually saying this a lot, I need to go back through the Romulan missions here, I think. And if I go through the Romulan missions again, I think I may do a Let's Play series going through the Romulan missions, just so everybody on my channel can see the Romulan story arc and everything here. Actually, let me go ahead and okay, maybe we can only do this. That'll be okay. So I'm actually just going to do just a little bit of rush here.
Ship is under attack.
This episode may be just a little bit short because I just noticed here we're just about coming up on the 10-minute mark here. But yeah, as you can also see, I also already leveled up here. I was level 36 earlier, but because I goofed, I'm now level 37, which I got the space ability, which is right here, going down fighting. Going down fighting is actually a pretty good ability. If your ship gets to like half health, then at half health you can activate this ability, and it increases your damage output, which let's actually hover over that. As soon as I take care of these things here. There we go. Which as you can see with the damage thing here, it does all damage resistance, and which is if using the last ditch effort trait. But when it comes to the that all damage bonus, increases the lower your hull. That increases from hull loss. So once you go to like 50% hull, after then you get like quite a bit of a damage boost, and then the lower your hull health, the more the damage is, which is a pretty good ability here, in my opinion. It's one of those abilities which, excuse my French, it's one of those abilities which makes you, is good for when you're in one of those oh shit situations. Which oh shit is pretty much, oh hey, I'm about to die here. Here, those guys. You know, it sucks because I was right over here. I remember I was actually giving out a shout out, which I'm gonna go ahead and do that shout out now since I'm actually recording. I'm actually looking over my OBS on my second screen, seeing that I am recording. Shout out to Pretty Phenom and Super Mario, who I've been following on Twitch and YouTube, and as well as Twitter. They're really cool people there. Pretty Phenom does some Twitch streaming. She was actually Twitch streaming yesterday on Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and as well as Minecraft. Super Mario was actually doing NBA 2K15 yesterday as well. Let's go ahead and scan that Thalon reactor. They're pretty cool people.
So our intruder finally arrives at the heart of the matter.
Rayman Preston.
Have you seen all that you came to see, little spy? Does it really matter? Call me Obasek, if a name is that important to you. That should be obvious. I intend to make use of this station to further my agenda. Your presence, however, is a bit more curious. I expect that you are operating under the shroud of Empress Sela, whether you realize it or not.
Neither of us are supposed to be here, I suspect.
Never rely on the noble intentions of spies and thieves, Captain. And you and I are either one or the other. I appreciate your level-headedness.
I find it funny how I'm able to use the diplomacy
As you must have
stuff
surmised,
because
though, I have already located the Thaleron weapons that I need.
I'll say after he's done
One of
talking
my
here.
ships has completed transporting them, and soon we shall make our first strike against the Romulans in our war for liberation. Sadly, we cannot trust any outside powers to ally with us. Our freedom must be won by our own hands.
Yeah, real quickly though, I am surprised I'm able to use diplomacy because as you can see here, my diplomacy rank is at 0.
Your honesty under pressure is refreshing.
I find it funny how I'm
Lesser
able
beings would be
to
scheming
use
to learn my
those
plans or begging for
responses.
mercy. Your intellect and discretion do you credit.
I will deal with the future when it arrives. For me, there is no tomorrow until my people are free. However, I respect your commitment to your position. It's a shame we are at cross purposes.
I am afraid our time is at an end. My associates have already finished loading the Thaleron weapons that we need, and I have other operations to manage. I think we both know what happens now. May your death be quick and valorous.
Yeah, well, I'm ain't dying today. Yep. Scorpion fires will do that. And not just in, you know, the NPCs, but if you use the Scorpion fire, but I think... No, wait, never mind, take that back. Scorpion fighters in for the hangar pets don't cloak. Which, yeah, if you go in reputation, once we get into below 50, I'll be able to show you it. But in the reputations for the Romulans, you can actually get the Scorpion fighters there, which are pretty good. The one thing I do complain though is that for the Scorpion fighters on the hangar pet side, they don't cloak like in the action, like the actual NPCs do. Although I will admit, I don't. When fighting Scorpion fighters, they are a bit of a pain in the rear because they cloak more than the Klingon vessels do. There's the other one. Yeah. Also, another little shout I'd like to do is to a buddy of mine, Doom Sergeant, also known as Tom. And I think some people may have actually heard him once before when I was doing a let's play here and there, or even a you know, streaming here and there. But my buddy Tom, he's doing his own little he's doing his own little channel, which is called Doom Sergeant Labs. It's another channel that he's doing that does Star Trek Let's Plays. He's actually doing some patrols right now. I believe he's later on going to look into doing the story missions here.
Warning, ship is under attack.
But yeah, he started not too long ago. I've actually checked out his videos and they're pretty good. I'm going to be helping him out in Doom Sergeant Labs. And as you may know, as some of you may have noticed from the SideQuest channel, I am also getting into Zell there, who is doing his videos there. I was in his live show. I was also in his podcast, which I'm not too sure. He's probably going to be doing another broadcast here this coming weekend. And let's go around that Mo guy because I'm not feeling too brave trying to go up against that Mo guy. Broadcast, I will say, was fun. Although we do need, we probably need some more topics to talk about. We have some topics. We do have some topics that we talk about. Like one topic we were talking about was about Power Rangers. Another was, different sorts of anime. So if anybody likes to make any suggestions, whether on Twitter or on, any videos here about, what other topics that we could probably do, I haven't checked to see if there was anything suggested in the video in the comment section. So I think after I'm done here, I'm gonna actually check out that video again and see, you know, if anybody had left any comments or not.
Right shield's failing.
If anybody has, that'd be great. Okay, we're not being followed. Wrong button. Want to switch out that. The reason why I'm switching out to that is because we're gonna we got one larger ship which we do need to be fighting against.
Ship is under attack.
I must have gone through the EPS there. There we are, the Tavora Light Warbird, which is also the Tavora Bird of Prey.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Shields have failed. More shields failing.
That was actually pretty quick. Did not expect it, that to be that quick. All right, let's go back to the to that thing there, and oh, I think I went forward a little too far here. There we go, I did. Alright, rendezvousing with that galaxy there, the Lissa. And there's Scorpion fighters.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
I hate when these Scorpion fighters cloak here. I hate fighting them in a shuttle.
Integrity below 75%.
Oh, 51%, 50% health there. But look at that galaxy. That galaxy is pretty, even though it has all that damage. Going to pod ourselves here. Alright, so we may get another level up here, which if we do, that'll be okay because that'll just get us a little bit closer to level 40. Which of course after we're done, we get done with that mission, we do have to go back all the way over to Starbase 39 and report back to DeSoto for a little bit of debriefing. And then, you know, I know, and I'm not going to be doing a long play. I know my buddy Tom, when I was complaining to him about how I goofed, I was thinking about actually doing this mission on another character, like either Rick or one of my other characters here. He said just to do it on the same character if I'm doing a long play. Technically, though, I don't think I would really call this a long play. I mean, yes, I'm going through all the missions. I'm doing a Let's Play series and going through all the missions within Star Trek Online, but I don't really kind of feel that this is a long play. Mainly because, I mean, yes, you know, majority of everything is coming up to, you know, about, you know, anywhere between 30 to 40 minutes long in the video, but really, Would it really be considered a long play? I don't know. To each their own. Man, I do love the Defiant here. Even though the little nose here is just a little bit different, the little nose of the vessel is just a little bit different than, you know, normal. You know, I still like it. It is a very, very good ship. So with that, we are definitely going to be getting yeah, more experience and everything to put in here. Let's actually put point in squad command. I'm not gonna do threat control because, well, I'm not, you know, I don't really feel like trying to make this guy into any sort of a tank. I mean, yeah, I'm probably gonna be, I'll probably use the Sovereign and or the Excelsior and the Ambassador, which is more of a tank-like vessel. But taking the aggro, as in with threat control, I don't know. I may redo that for Rick. I'm not sure. I never know what I'm gonna do with it, with majority of my characters anyway. Luckily, I think this mission actually, I think, in my opinion, goes in a little bit quicker than most, mainly because, well, there's really no ground combat. Now, the next one, there's going to be some ground and space combat in Mine Enemy, but for this one, yeah, it's nothing really that
Excellent
special.
work. We need to learn more about the conflict between Obasek and the Romulans. Sila's forces may indeed be hounding the Remans, but the use of Thalaron weapons is unacceptable. Not even the Klingons or the Breen will stoop to such barbarism. Starfleet intelligence will be working to decode the list of possible targets you acquired from the base's databanks. The next step may be to investigate these sites and find out why the Remans want to destroy them.
And definitely, we are now. Reward I'm going to pick is going to be this little phaser here. Like I said, you can get these phasers and the plasma weapons when you're doing the replay. As for when you begin the mission for the first time, you can get this little scorpion fighter thing, which allows you to launch, you know, some scorpion fighters. But right now, I got it. Let me actually put that on the Malaya. And on the Malaya, I don't know why it says launch 3 level 1 Scorpion fighters. Cause you can have a maximum 6 out, but I don't know why it says level 1. They should level up to you. So next mission is going to be Mine Enemy. We're going to be heading over to the Fira system for that one. And okay, yeah, I'm still recording this. Great. You know, again, you know, I'm gonna shout out to Phenom, to Super Mario, and a bunch of other people that, you know, that I've seen stream, and, you know, shout out to everybody who does support my streaming whenever I do, you know, the live streams. I am gonna be doing another, you know, more live streaming, and it's just gonna be random games, anything from Baldur's Gate, PlanetSide 2, you know, possibly some CS:GO. And maybe even some League of Legends. Now, however, though, I am going to let people know, sometimes I may stream on both YouTube as well as Twitch. Sometimes, though, I may just do the streaming on Twitch. The reason why is because of the YouTube automated copyright bot that goes around. Because I had a video that I did a live stream in when I was playing Super Mario 64, and it claimed copyright on a song that was already in the game, and it's like, really? This is in the game. I'm not playing the game. I'm not playing anything over Windows Media Player or anything. So, and I really hope that this video or any of my other Star Trek videos doesn't get reported in for copyright, because there are songs that I have that other people that official people have made, that others people have made, and that I have on my Windows Media Player, like Stan Bush. I do not own any of Stan Bush's content. I have his music on my Windows Media Player. Same for a lot of other musics I have. And you know what? If I feel like playing music, that's when I'm probably, for those who like to listen to like some of my tunes or anything, that's when I'm probably gonna just do streaming in Twitch. But if I'm streaming on both, Twitch as well as YouTube, yeah, I'm just gonna let everything that's played in-game play, and I'll probably, have to make a little disclaimer, poster or something. But yeah. Anyway, this is gonna be it for today. I am your host, the Crimson Phoenix. I do appreciate y'all coming out to this Star Trek Online episode here. Y'all have yourselves a wonderful day.